So the Revelation Preparation series has been way more popular than we thought, especially your session, Ted, about emergency communications, all kinds of questions. What kind of questions are we getting?
Oh gosh, Scott, we're getting questions about where do you get the Baofeng radio? I don't have a ham radio. How can I listen to you guys? And we're just so thankful, ladies and gentlemen, that you have had such an interest in emergency communications, because this is something that can happen to you and everybody needs to be prepared. So, Scott, let's tell everybody once again where they can get the ham radio that I was talking.
Very simple. We have created a short link for you. There it is on the bottom of your screen right there. It's a roodawakening.tv/ham radio. Just all run together. You do that, it'll take you to the Amazon page where the exact radio Ted and Jim talked about. It's right there. It's I think it's $39, just like you said.
Right.
And people can get it just on Amazon. Simple as that.
Well, Scott, an interesting fact, when I bought it originally, it was $34.99. So it's gone up $5 in just a couple of weeks. So ladies and gentlemen, it's $39.95 there on Amazon. Go get that radio now. Once again, I've got to have a little disclaimer here. That's a radio that does require a ham radio license. Let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, a ham radio license is one of the easiest things that you can obtain. Very simple, very easy. But you can use this ham radio if there is a life-threatening emergency. So the ham radio is still good if you want to use it for a life-threatening emergency, or if you just want to listen. Okay. Now, another big thing, Scott, is our Messianic Net. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now the Messianic Net meets at 7.237 megahertz on the 40-meter band on HF ham radio. Okay. Once again, that's 7.237. And one of the biggest questions we had, Scott, was, well, I don't have a ham radio. How can I listen to the Messianic Net? Okay, you can listen via your computer with a program called WebSDR. You can listen to that frequency. We're at 8 o'clock on every Tuesday night. My buddy Don in Iowa, his call sign is Alpha Foxtrot 7 David Golf. Okay. And he lives in Iowa, and he kind of handles the central part of the United States, and I handle the East Coast of the United States on the net. Now, here's one little caveat, okay? Ham radio is really structured on the condition of the atmospherics, okay? So if you happen to get on WebSDR, or if you happen to have a shortwave radio at home and you can't hear us on 7.237 megahertz, it's probably because the atmospherics aren't right in your area of the country. Okay. So we're there and we're going to be broadcasting, but you may or may not be able to hear us. Okay. So just remember that fact, because it all has to do with the atmospherics. So two things: the amateur radio is available on Amazon, and Scott has put that link right down there for us. And the Messianic Net every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. on 7.237. You can listen with your shortwave radios, or you can listen on WebSDR.
Okay, very good stuff. All right, so there you have it. There's all your questions. And now, Ted, did you want to give away for folks to find out more information if they had further questions?
Yes, Scott, thank you for that. If you would like to find out more information about ham radio and how to get licensed, even, because we can help you with that, please give me an email at ted, T-E-D-D, at michaelrood.tv. That's ted at michaelrood.tv. And I will be glad to answer your questions right there. Okay.
All right. Okay. Thanks very much, Ted. And so if you get a ham radio, or even if you don't, you can listen on your computer. You can listen on shortwave radio as well. Mm-hmm. And I guess if we don't see you sooner, we'll see you on Tuesday night for the Messianic Net.
That's right. Thank you, Scott.